put mine on, so apologies to those of you on Dota TV.
I did it earlier than you.
Yep, you beat me. I just got mine. I don't know. I think there's an ECL ticket. I'm not sure if it's free or what the deal is, but for those of you on Dota TV, hello, welcome. Sorry I wasn't with you earlier, but we're now live and we've got IG. On the Dire side, it will be the support Omni Knight, paired up with the support Skywrath, and on the Radiant side, we're going to see, looks like fairly standard lanes from them. We'll see the Ember Spirit going mid for Yao. He's going to be up against what looks to be a solo mid Spectre. So Ferrari 430 on the mid Spectre. What do you make of this kind of deviation with the lanes?
Carries going mid is getting more common, and they are probably worried about LGD having the tri-lane against the Spectre at top. So Spectre middle would ensure that he has farm, and they are planning to, I guess, ditch the Beastmaster there, or he's roaming. He started with Boots and it's bottom with June, the Tidehunter.
Yeah. I remember the first few times I saw this new Beastmaster, it was played as like a 4-position hero, kind of like the old Ogre, where you get boots, you contest runes, you use your board just to keep people away, and if you pair that up with something like a Tide, and Tide gets an early point in Gush, suddenly you've got a Gush minus armor with a Beastmaster with a ton of damage, and you get early kills, so it is something really good at controlling runes.
And so they're gonna let the Skyra farm at top?
Is that the plan? It looks like Chuan, he's got a smoke. I don't know who's farming here. Is it even Chizbug? This is a...
Melee heroes not gonna farm with this.
Yeah. Maybe they do sharesies winter. They're gonna be buddies. Let Chuan get some, let Chizbug get some. We'll see.
Yeah, and the middle lane would be Spectre against Ember. The lane would become tough for the Spectre as soon as Ember hits level 3,
yeah.
Then you have the 2 Flame Guard. But he actually opted to go for level 1 Sleight of Fist. Huh. Dodging the dagger, perhaps?
Okay. Not what I would expect.
Yeah, definitely.
It's maybe worried about like an early gank or something, but there's not that many spells to actually dodge. I guess like a concussive shot you could disjoint, but we'll see what the plan's going to be.
The Skywrath was already at top at the beginning, so I guess maybe it's just a misclick.
Yeah, I think misclicked may be the most likely.
Yeah, you never get that spell at level 1, almost 90% chance.
Yeah. Alright. Well, Yao doing pretty well, matching up to Ferrari on CS for the time being, and we're not really seeing anyone on the IG side farm too well up top. Chuan is the one, for the most part, getting the CS, but for IG they want to just start getting the pulls going, deny a bit of XP in farm here and there, but LGD can respond with pulls of their own. They have this big camp with it, which it looks like Faith is going to just pull on over as well.
Yeah, and for Dire side, for IG, they have 2 heroes that can use the Ancients very well, the Beastmaster and the Tide. So they can actually catch up from the Ancients later on.
Yep. MMY goes for a bottom rune and...
Yeah, they don't really need very high levels on the Tide, since the Beastmaster can use the Axe to help out. Yeah. Usually you want the Tide to be very high level before you go to the Ancients.
Yeah. Well, it seems the Beastmaster is just kind of looking to control runes, help the Tide a little bit in the offlane so he doesn't get completely zoned out. Although Lion, MMY already with boots himself, actually allows him to fight Luo at those runes. Without the boots he pretty much dies there, but he has the movement speed to actually contest those runes to some extent. So, pretty slow start.
Feels like an Elder Titan support, run around, just get runes, stack some stuff, and just make sure your teammate doesn't die.
It's an odd one. I really like the Hawk as far as later on in the mid to late game and what it can offer your team. But as far as the early game, it does feel like a weaker version of an Ogre or an Elder Titan. It doesn't quite do the same as an Elder Titan does.
Yeah, I don't think anyone does the job better, probably, compared to Ogre, because Ogre has very high HP. They're going on top.
Yeah, Faith could be a potential first blood here. Chizbug still just level 1 though. He's got boots and trying to punish the fact that Faith does not have boots, but it's the Axe who's manning up, and he's got a poor man's shield and a ring of protection. 6 armor, and yeah, you can't really do much to him. There's even a TP top coming from the Beastmaster, maybe hoping to get a kill here, but there's no mana for a concussive shot. Chuan's used up his entire mana pool here, which probably suggests that LGD are going to come out on top of this dual lane up top. At least the Axe doesn't have too much to be afraid of anymore.
If you look at the CS of the other lanes, you can start to see the Spectre he's starting to fall behind from the Ember when the Ember hits its higher levels of Flame Guard. It's gonna be a difficult lane for the Spectre.
And CSs look really ugly right now for IG. MMY even coming in, sneaking the rune. Does have to be careful. June, maybe gonna look to punish this. Has another gush in 5 seconds as well as a lot of stick charges. I think he's gonna try chase this one down. Oh, doesn't go for it. Surely he should. There's gonna be a heal from Silo if he can get close enough. June gonna back off. Here comes Yao, and that's probably gonna be our first blood. Tries to turn around, but MMY is healed up a bit with the Tango and will survive. He either needed to commit to that one or just run like hell, and he kind of did the in-between.
I don't think he would have actually gotten the kill though, even if he, like, the moment he ran up the ramp, he was probably gonna die.
Yeah.
Because the lion still had one impale.
No.
Or a spike. Okay, fine.
Max at top is getting good farm himself. He's got 21 CS. We'll see Luo come poking his head in, but Luo hasn't really got much done on this roaming Beastmaster. Has picked up an Orb of Venom, so gets the double slow with the Boar, as well as the Orb of Venom, and even's leveling up. The Boar and Hawk is his main spell right now, but
just feels like a level 3 Ogre Magi when you have 2 point in Ignite. You have
yeah.
Orb of Venom and 1 point in Stun.
Almost feels like an Ogre would have been as good of, or maybe even a better pick to some extent.
Well, I guess the Beastmaster offers 2 other stuff which Ogre doesn't give, which is like the vision from the Hawk and a stun that goes through BKB.
Yeah, I guess you're not looking at many BKB heroes though. Axe, Ember Spirit, Necrophos, not really known for their BKB buildings, so. But definitely the Hawk vision that's going to provide is going to help things out. So
yeah, I think the Hawk vision helps Benny Spectre the most because he's a hero which doesn't flash farm as quick, and you always need to be aware of where the enemy's position is, and you know where it's safe. And having the Hawks all the time means that you're gonna be able to judge better and make better decisions where it's safe to farm, and you don't have to hide when you're not sure if it's safe or not.
Yep. Well, for now, IG, they're in trouble. Just looking at the CS on the farm, it does not paint a pretty picture for him. As far as levels go, it's even LGD favored there as well. So experience and gold, they're gonna go down. Oh my gosh! Right off the pause, he just walked in with the Tranquil Boots movement speed. He caught out the Omni Knight, and Chizbug just a bit slow to react there. It looked like.
This is gonna be really hard for IG. All of their heroes, imagine the Omni and the Beastmaster, everyone needs so much levels, and there's currently no space for them to get the much needed levels. I mean, their heroes are gonna be very strong when they have levels in team fights with the Tide and the Omni Knight, but as of now, they're gonna have a lot of trouble getting to that point.
And just wait until Necrophos hits 6 and starts deleting some of these heroes from the game for a minute or so. That's when, oh, I want to farm and get my levels, but I suddenly have to wait a minute to respawn, so. Sylar's going to probably look to start getting some kills pretty early on with that Reaper's Scythe, which he's got nice and soon. Yep. There's going to be a level 6 initiation with the Fire Remnant, and Ferrari, no response, no TPs that can really come in. Maybe the Omni's still just level 2 though, so he could theoretically Purify and then quickly Repel, but I don't even think that saves 430's life. I think
if he TP'd very, very quickly and repelled, maybe he might have lived.
Okay.
Because it would stop the damage from the cold feet.
Yeah, the cold feed, the chilling touch as well.
Yeah, and I'll be done.
Spectre's level 6 here. They want to go for a kill here. Yao does have a Fire Remnant out. Ferrari wants to commit, has a dagger, and Yao out of bottle charges, but has a Searing Chains, and Ferrari not going to get the kill. And June underneath the tower. He could pay the price for this one. TP in from the Axe, and June going to get taken out. The Silence preventing the Culling Blade, which could prevent some further kills from happening. Axe would have loved to have gotten the movement speed buff, but it's just going to be, well, a 1-for-nothing trade, a Spectre ultimate used, and Ferrari still not finding any farm on this Spectre.
Look at their heroes. What stun do they have if the Beastmaster and Tide don't have their ultimates? They're
level 3, level 4. They're not even close. They're farming the Skywrath too. I don't know if Skywrath's the hero you need. Skywrath is not the hero you need farming levels on right now.
Well, they need to give the levels, I think, to the Beastmaster and the Omni Knight. Yep. Skywrath should be the one trying to help the lanes because he's very good at a few levels, like maybe level 3, level 4. Yeah. He's very good as a hero.
He's just TP'd mid, so it looks like they're going to give Omni Knight the levels at top for now. Another hero who needs levels, not just the Tide and the Beastmaster.
They're not killing anything without the Raw and the Tidehunter ultimate.
Yeah. And even then, they're probably just looking for like a solo kill hero there. Like you Ravage for 1 kill just to get yourself back in the game, maybe. If you can get someone like this Axe or the Ember Spirit, or even the Necrophos, who's farming ridiculously well at bottom.
they're just looking to, IG is looking to bring the game really late, and LGD wants, they have a timer on their minds right now when they want to end the game around the middle point, like maybe 30 minutes, 25-30 minutes, establish a very good advantage to push high ground.
Yeah. Things will get easier for them as well soon. Axe will have a Blink Dagger, and then they've got a good initiation. You don't really want your Ember Spirit Fire Remnant in, and this Axe is going to have, what, Blink after this camp it looks like, maybe needs another 100 gold or so. That's probably a very scary thought for IG right now.
Imagine the Axe gets the Blink and your Beastmaster is like level 4. Your Tide is level 4.
This Axe is just going to go kill after kill at this rate. You've got a Cold Feet to follow it up for some additional lockdown, and
I feel they are going to lose a lot of heroes left and right now since they can't do anything. All they can hope for is the Omni saving the person wherever the Axe goes.
Well, they're going in for a kill at top lane. They're going to use the Haunt to start things off. Can they get the Axe kill? He buys the Blink though, so they'll get the kill, but he's bought the Blink. Couldn't get the Blink out, and a TP out from Faith. Just the one kill going IG's way.
He still gets the Blink though, so he didn't do as much damage as they wanted.
Oh, they want to turn things around. Shizbug has a Purification, does quite a good chunk of damage to Yao, but the Fire Remnant, Flame Guard still there and just barely survives the Omni Knight. One more right click from the line could have finished him off, but he played it safe, backed off. What's Sylar buying here? He's gone for a straight 4-stuff.
I think the Axe might actually want to TP bot and delete the Tidehunter out of the game for extra 30 seconds.
Yeah, well, he wants his level 6, and it looks like that's exactly what Axe has done.
He's probably gonna die because there's the wave coming at his tower.
Yeah.
Is he smoked?
No, he's just walking. It's daytime, so it's not easy to get this. The tower...
The smoke is needed actually for this kill to make sure that he actually gets this kill. It'll be much simpler.
We'll see how greedy June gets. He gushes a creep, which suggests he's probably backing off.
He's gonna ditch. He's gonna ditch.
Yeah. IG most likely saw the Axe Blink Dagger, so from that point of view, it's like, well, Axe just respawned. Where did he TP? And bottom lane is probably...
Did he actually buy the Blink from the side shop? I thought he bought it at base.
No, he bought it from the side shop. He actually had it on his hero, but he didn't get to use it. He took... I think he took damage from the Haunt, so he couldn't actually use it.
June is gonna come down the lane, and there's a ward here spotting his movement.
Yeah, he's pretty far up here, and the Axe and Lion making their move in. Lion's still just level 5. Similar story for the AA, so both LGD supports haven't hit their level 6s, and that's where they also get a lot scary with their level 6s, not just IG.
Yeah, and they use a smoke here with the Lion and the Axe. Probably want to look for the Spectre ideally. He's the most expensive target on IG side right now.
Yeah. And 430 has got his phase boots now to go with his own. Another Haunt back up, and it seems they want to play around the Haunt. Use that whenever possible if it can guarantee them a kill. The first time it didn't work out for them at the mid-tier 1, but it did work out for them killing the Axe at top lane.
Tidehunter is almost level, no, it's not even almost level 6. The Beastmaster has more experience than the Tide. They can only rely on a smoke, the Skyra setting up kills with the Spectre on. They can't rely on the Tide and the Beastmaster right now.
A lot of smoke's being picked up. I'm going to go for a solo smoke. That's an odd choice. Looking for the loop around. He does have level 6 Mystic Flare, so probably thinking that Faith is maybe a freebie here, and it could well be the case. Yeah, Faith doesn't really have a way out. They're trying to give Faith the solo XP so we can get his level 6 in. Now looking to turn things around. Shizbug purifies himself. Guardian Angel actually hits level 6 on the Omni Knight, so he'll survive it. Nice little gank. The solo smoke for an AA sounds kind of wasteful, but forces a lot of LGD heroes to rotate.
You get what you can get right now for IG because they're so far behind. And that actually gave, like you said, the Omni is level 6. And now the Tide is the only one not level 6.
We're back in business, boys. This is a good sign, at least as far as IG's mid-game goes, that they have these levels. They're still getting out-farmed pretty badly, though.
Their heroes are very powerful with levels alone.
And that's where you can be behind, what, they're 4,000 or 5,000 gold behind, but teamfights still look pretty strong for them. They're going to try to use that and...
They are very strong teamfights, especially when you have Spectre.
Yep. I'm trying to catch maybe LGD a bit by surprise. Using a couple of smokes. Now that they have their levels, they can take a pick off, and it looks like Sylar's going to be the target in mid lane. They've even got a Ravage from June. Could he Ravage these TPing in heroes? Doesn't look like he wants to go for it. Going to get impaled up. The Ice Blast there as well. Blink in. Call. They need to kill June before the Ravage comes out. Can they do it? You betcha. Sleight of Fist will bring him down, and Looks like we're going to see IG maybe overstaying their welcome. Gets one dunk. Looking for a second now. Chizbug not low enough. Did not bring his Air Jordans to that fight. Faye on the Axe, and Axe is getting pretty damn low. The Urn of Shadow's not going to be enough, it looks like. Does have a couple magic stick charges he can use in a second as well, so will survive on about 50 HP. Ferrari also surviving that fight, so it was still okay. 1-for-2 trade in favor of LGD.
Yeah, but it could have been a lot better for IG. I mean, June just didn't retreat as soon as they killed the Necrophos. He wanted to get more, and his team was like, no. We got a freebie, let's get out. Don't be greedy. But he was like, I've ravaged guys, like you mentioned.
No.
He wanted to ravage the guys behind, but his team was like, already left him, so he got hacks and he just died.
It's hard because the TPs means LGD heroes are coming in one by one. So if he ravages the first hero who TPs in the line, all you're getting is a line. He wanted to wait for two, but then he gets impaled, he gets disabled, and
yeah, but if you look at IG's, the damage source comes from mainly the Mystic Flare right now, and they already dropped the Mystic Flare for the first kill. So even if he ravages the next two guys, where is the damage coming from?
It's not going to work. And Axe plus Lion, great at bursting down a Tide. You lock him in place with the call, you finger him, and you're probably not getting off a Ravage. So
nope, you're not.
He's going to play pretty cautiously. IG go for a smoke. They were very. I think they'd already walked past the ward, but
they went past the ward already. So the ward actually didn't see the.
Yeah, but LGD still know that they were down their bottom lane. So maybe not knowing they're going all the way to mid lane, and this mid lane gank could work. Yao's not ready for this.
That's a raw. Oh no, the smoke popped.
Yao positioning just good enough to not get caught out there.
Yeah, and the ward there from his teammate actually helped him a lot.
Yeah.
Since he saw them before they saw him.
Yeah, so they've got the Hawk. They could try still go on him. If Yao thinks he's maybe in fog in these trees, it may not be the case with the Hawk. But bottom lane, June looking to loop around. Gush cancels the blink here. There's going to be a Ravage. The Haunt triple TP as well. Definitely a dead Axe. Well, I say that. He's trying to fight his way out of this one. The Ice Blast coming in as well. A lot of damage being turned around on IG, but they do get the kill on the Axe, and they commit 5 heroes for it. Well, desperate times, desperate measures.
There was like one Ravage for one kill, but like I mentioned, they take anything they can get right now. Yeah,
it's you're not finding... LGD aren't going to walk into a 5-man Ravage plus whatever it may be else you can throw at them, so you'll use those ultimates where you can. You may lose a tower at top lane for it, but yeah, you take what you can get. Mid lane Yao backs off another smoke. IG all about the smoke life right now, and top lane seems to be where they're headed. Actually loop around, maybe going to try catch out Yao in this mid. They do see him with the ward. Yao needs to be fast on the Remnant, gets silenced up Roared as well. Mystic Flare, and Yao will be brought down. Good smoke usage coming in from IG. They get 2 kills on Yao, and well, no, 1 kill on Yao.
That was their last smoke.
Yeah.
That was the last one, and
top lane
is getting caught up.
Finger, Cull. Now you got the movement speed to get out, so that's a high value kill.
Yeah, indeed, that was like the most important guy on IG's lineup.
If only it was a Reaper for the extra 30 seconds.
If only there was a Global Reaper.
Yeah. What is this a Radiance game for Spectre, or do they need to fight too early for that to be possible?
I mean, Radiance is always good on Spectre, and like I talk about their lineup, they want to bring the game as late as possible, so Radiance makes sense.
Okay.
And I don't think he will survive regardless of, like, maybe if he gets a drum or a Vanguard, he's gonna die regardless if he gets caught. Their heroes have way too much damage.
Well, Sila's now got himself an Ogre Club. He is farmed out of his mind on this Necrophos. 111 CS, and seems to be maybe making his way towards a BKB just to help fight against the Tidehunter.
Yeah. The main damage source is from the Skywrath mage
yes.
right now.
Skywrath and Tide, and you see a Horn come into play. It looks like they want to maybe go on the Lion at top. Meanwhile, further south, the Axe is being dealt with here. Omni Knight and Spectre. They can't find Lion. MMY gets out. IG just couldn't make up their mind who to go for. Now Luo going to get brought down in a Searing Chains. Chizbug gets taken out by the Necrophos Reaper, and he's on the sidelines.
Some serious miscommunication.
Yeah. Not the Reaper kill, at least. It's only a 25-second respawn, so just barely survived during the Reaper.
I thought they got the Reaper kill.
It looked like it. You know, apparently it wasn't. Pull out the combat log, because I don't know what got the kill there.
But it doesn't matter, right? As long as your Reaper is on top, anything that kills him is still considered a Reaper kill.
Yeah.
It looked like a Reaper kill to me.
He died 0.04 seconds afterwards, it looks like. I don't know what damage.
Very well.
I'm not sure. Maybe it's because of the repel or something.
At least they'll be happy that it didn't get the 30-second bonus.
Oh, Axe doesn't catch up to the Tidehunter, but may just look for the Ancient Steel here. As looks like IG want to come in.
Dangerous.
Oh, June, he goes for it! Oh, just barely gets 2. That could have been a complete airball, but June accepting his fate that he's going to go down, just runs in, trying to tank things up. He's actually still alive with the repel and the Guardian Angel. He's just man-fighting his way through this one. The Axe gets the first Culling Blade, gets the second. Out of mana now, where we'd find 3 and possibly 4, 5. The chase is on. Sylar going to bring down Luo, and this game quickly getting out of hand. It's a 4-man wipe at the enemy Ancients, and they can steal these Ancients if they want, but right now it looks like their eyes is on this bottom tier 1 tower.
Oh dear, that was a very, very bad fight. I don't think they should have taken the fight there, because their position, they were like TPing in, coming in to assist the Tide. The Tide is yelling, team, they are trying to steal my Ancients, we need to protect it since we have the bigger team like control, but he was over anxious because he saw a very good timing earlier to ravage like 3 or 4 heroes, but his animation got stopped midair by the Searing Chains the spell. So he raised his arms, but then he stopped, and then he still insisted in ravaging. That's why he barely caught 2 heroes. And
even though he catches 2, there's no follow-up damage because they were caught just on the edge, so everyone was way too far away to follow it up. And
I mean, he had the right. His teammates were just not there in time yet, and he got over anxious to drop his ravage.
Alright, well, IG now on the back foot, and I think sending June top to farm his Blink Dagger, sending Spectre mid just to get some counter farm himself, has picked up the Radiance recipe, so you're right, they want to take it late game, and Radiance is the only way to kind of really do so. So even if it takes a long time and you lose all your outer towers, you just try to hold on if you're IG. Try to hold on for...
It's the best item on Spectre, and you know, even if you're like 15,000 behind, when your Spectre has a Radiance, it means like the world. Well, you can still win a team fight because he does so much damage.
That's exactly where IG are. They're 15,000 behind, but this is before the Radiance, so if you're 15,000 behind before the Radiance, yeah, then you're in trouble.
But this is like, if you are 15,000 or 20,000 behind, this is the lineup where you feel there's a chance for you to come back, unlike maybe some other lineups when you fall 15,000 behind and you're like, okay, we are done. There's no way we are doing this with this lineup. But IG's lineup, they definitely can.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how things pan out for them. They're going to have the Blink on the Tide soon. Looks like both supports, Chuan as well as Chizbug, kind of making their way towards some Force Staffs just to help out with the mobility. And
you know what? I feel like maybe having a pipe this game would be good for them as well against the AA, so that they can have stronger presence and some nullification of the magic damage from LGD has like massive spell damage.
And this AA's got a lot of farm too. It's not going to be long before he has an Ag Scepter with the Midas and Point Booster already online. So about to hit level 11, and then give it another maybe 5-6 minutes and he's got an Ag Scepter. Especially if LGD can win a few fights. And right now game 1 looking really good for LGD. Not over as you mentioned, but time is running short for IG.
They need to try and get... the only thing they can try and do is just delay the high ground push before the Spectre, until the Spectre has the Radiance. That's their best chance of fighting.
Yeah.
With the Radiance and all your big spells, your Ravage and your Guardian Angel.
Well, LGD making their way up towards this top lane. Maybe thinking they can try and punish some of these heroes who are getting a bit aggressive pushing out the lane. But at this point, IG's like, even if someone like Beastmaster gets caught at the top tier 1 tower, well, ideally your Spectre's farming somewhere else and other heroes on the map are getting some farm. Spectre is invis at bottom lane and is going to get some valuable scouting information here, but...
Valuable scouting information, I don't know about that though.
Yeah.
He needs to farm his Radiance, unless they get a kill here because of the invis. Then it'll be worth it.
They're not smoked, but there's no wards spotting this rotation down bottom. They're going to blink Ravage, gets the silence off, and nice kill.
That's worth from the invis rune.
Yep.
And middle lane, lowest dead.
Yeah.
See you later.
It's still okay for IG, I guess. Like, Luo's, as far as heroes dying right now, Luo's probably one of the more expendable.
The Ember died first, and he's the core, and the Beastmaster is like some semi-support.
Yeah. Well, the Ember did die first, so he should be respawning a little faster, but...
what's going on.
Yeah. Well, LGD now, we're going to work on a BKB for their axe, and looks like IG, they're kind of positioned around this mid lane, but no way you want to fight. You haven't got Ravage.
I felt like maybe it's a good blade mail game though for the X.
What are they doing here? They're going to go for this. Looks like MMY is the initial target, gets 4-staffed up. Axe is actually going to be the one maybe going down, needs a couple more right clicks. Guardian Angel comes in, they get the axe, and Lion, can he blink in time? Nope, the right click stops it, and the Skyreth going to get the kill. Now Ember Spirit shows up, but he's going to be careful. He's losing teammates quickly. Faith, one more right click, not enough from June. Not going to hit the Anchor Smash as well. There's a blink in a few seconds here. Ferrari going to go down to the Ember Spirit and the Necrophos. And with the buyback from the line, it looks like LGD want to turn things around. Concussive Shot will slow Yao up. Will Fire Remnant forward, and Chizbug, repelled for now, will be okay. But that's not going to last too long. The Roar and MMY, that's a dieback from your Lion. They do get the kill in the end on the Skywrath Mage, but is it worth it right now? Luo's kind of on the run, but repelled up, and this Omni Knight, he's doing work. Silas can be careful, he has got a BKB, looking for a Reaper kill. He's got the ultimate back up, and Chizbug may be on the receiving end of that one if he's not careful. Sylar going to turn ulti, but Chizbug healed. He's still alive, and Sylar goes down. It's a disaster. Yao's looking for kills. He will get one, but will he get a second? Doesn't look like it with the Ice Blast help. Maybe just... Oh! Chizbug, 5 HP, will survive. Ember Spirit goes down, though. IG going to be thinking they're lucky stars. That fight went surprisingly well for them. It's a 4K gold change.
They still lost the fight, right? I mean...
Nah, they won. Kills. Lion bought back. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Lion died twice, so that's 5
Lion died twice. It was a 5 for 4.
Faith died as well from the start of the fight, right? Did he die?
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, yes, it would have been a 6 for 4, so...
It's 6 for 4. 6 for 4.
4,000 gold change according to the team fight recap, so...
I was like, why is there only 3 people on the death timer? Then, oh yeah, they died way early in the fight. Yeah, that was like the power of IG's team fight. They even took it, they took that fight when Tide didn't have Ravage, so he just used his Ravage for a solo kill on bot, for the Ember, and they just went middle, and he just blinked in and gushed somebody, and they started the fight, and they popped GA. And LGD had no answer to the GA, and they tried to chase very, very far, thinking they are ahead a lot, because the Lion bought back.
That's why you give Omni Knight some farm, some levels, and he'll do his thing. They haven't really got the clear Omni Knight, unless they...
He's actually going for the pipe though for his team.
Oh yeah, that's nifty. Don't need the mech anymore. It's all about the pipe.
It's gonna take a while though because he's not gonna be doing a lot of farm.
Yeah. The farm they want all centralized around Ferrari. He's up to 2.4k gold now, and
the dream is real. 1.5k till his relic.
It's doable. And you think like, their team fight, as scary as it is, you've got the Omni Knight, not just the Tide Ravage, the Omni Knight, the GA, we saw the power of it during that fight.
And there is also one more issue that I want to talk about. Who's going to be building the diffuser on LGD?
Well, it's... I haven't got an answer to that. It's not Faith right now. He's the one who probably could maybe afford it if he decided to go for it, but he's going for the Ag Scepter.
What do you think about Ember with diffuser?
I don't like it. I think he needs to do more damage this game. You've got a Necrophos who's not exactly a carry per se, but...
Necrophos building diffusers is even worse than Ember Spirit building diffuser.
You think Necro's worse? I mean, I don't think either's any good. I don't know.
At least you're hitting with a slight start of phase plus your mana.
AA will go for it after his Ag Scepter, is what I would say.
Be, yeah,
a long way off. Ultra late game, basically.
For now, they need to pick off the Omni at the start of the fight. If they don't get to focus the Omni, I doubt they'll be able to kill whoever they are going on because Repel plus GA is just gonna save.
And they've got 4 staff as well, so Omni Knight can push people to safety.
Look at how close they spoke literally next to each other.
Yeah. LGD gonna reveal their smoke on the tier 2 tower and just bring this down. Glyph will get used, and it looks like IG... Nah, they're not having any of this. They're protecting Ferrari. Ferrari's like, guys... I'm 200 away. Yeah.
You know, at this point, you'll be like, you click on your alt button and you click on your quick buy, the Sacred Relic, and it's like, I need 200 gold for Sacred Relic for your Radiance.
Yeah, I think the IG like leader right there, captain or whatever it may be, was like, okay, let's go take a fight. Tron was saying, let's smoke up and go, but Ferrari's like, I veto.
Like,
we're not doing this.
Out-clicking his Radiance.
Yeah. Spam or click.
Oh, he actually got it.
Get back. I don't know. Did he sell something? Tower money? No? Yeah, just something. Gold out of thin air. Maybe he sold his like stout shield. He had a poor man shield, which he sold. It looks like.
Oh yeah, he sold the permanent shield. Yeah, right.
I'm not sure if he just sold it then or if that was a previous sell, but it looks like he may have just sold it.
So this is the time to fight. Their strongest moment. Yeah, like what? 12,000 gold behind is doable. Very, very doable for Spectre. Yeah. Radiance.
You don't really want to give LGD time to get the Ags on Faith and get more items. I mean, they have the Shivers on Sylar, but Ember can get more farm. Get the Diffusal as well now on the AA as well, if this game drags for long enough, so... We'll see what the plan is. Uh-oh, Axe is underneath the Sentry Ward here. Does get spotted out. They may just go for this kill here, decide... Well, they get Cold Feet. And that's not from the Ancient Apparition.
The Beastmaster has a gem as well, so he didn't complete... I think this is the right call, not to complete the Necroball and go for a gem. They need the gem very badly to control their map so Spectre can farm.
Alright, well, the comeback getting more and more real as time goes on right now. LGD. And the clock is ticking for them maybe to end this game, although they don't... Maybe they'll be okay extending it just to get some of those big luxury items like the Diffusal Blade or whatever it may be.
You're trying to loop around, don't you? You want to fight, yeah.
Yeah, Tide, June, looking for the Blink Ravage. Sylar BKBs it. Nice reactions coming out from the Necrophos. Ferrari, in the middle of things, gets healed up by the Omnet, needs a repel, will get it. LGD, still?
The chop. He repelled the chop.
Wow. No Reaper Scythe kill from Sylar, and now bodies will start falling. LGD have lost 2 already. Ferrari still alive at the back end here. Fire Remnant forward. Yao wants these kills, looking for Ferrari, will get him, and he's not done. He may get Chuan as well. No more Fire Remnants available. Sylar will get one last right click and lure with a TP out. Cheers Bug as well, making his way out of there. It started off good for IG. They got 2 kills, but then, well, Sylar and Yao's kind of long sustain just really kicked in and carried them through the fight.
They lost the fight, yeah. They actually lost the fight. They traded 2 supports for a Spectre and a support, so that was a huge victory for LGD. They won a team fight. That's huge.
Omni Knight did what he could that fight. He got a clutch repel off, kept Ferrari alive a lot longer, but couldn't quite do it. And I think LG, the one big thing they still have going for them is they've got these kind of fresh BKBs. Axe, that was his first BKB, the 10-second BKB.
The more important one was the Necro.
Yeah.
The Necro BKB which dodged the Ravage. Otherwise, if he got Ravage, I don't think they have any 4-star. Oh, they actually have. But he's the one holding the 4-star. So if he got Ravage there, with the Skyrath Mage ultimate, they would have blown him up right from the start.
Maybe roar him as well and just burst him down to start the fight. That could spell a lost team fight for LGD.
There was a really good reaction there. There was no wards and there was nothing. He was just anticipating the Ravage would come.
Yeah, it's moused over. I mean, from that point of view, LGD did not have vision in that area, so maybe June could have gone for the melee Ravage. Like, he did not go all that close to Sylar there, and that's why if you want to catch him...
I think he would have reacted still if he was already so quick on the mark.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. So, Roshan being attempted now. A lot of vision around the Roshan pit, especially for the LGD side. They've got 3 Observer wards. Seeing the Ancient, seeing on the top of the ramp, also seeing the southern side.
The idea is like they want to get an objective when all the big ultimates from IG are down. But it looks like it's going to be difficult. Their heroes are not well equipped at killing a Rosh.
Ravage is back up, 10 seconds, and June almost has a refresher orb as well suddenly, so the Ravage, which is oh so important, is going to become, well, a tool which they can use twice in a team fight now.
If he gets his refresher now, with these items, I think you don't level your Ravage at 16 because you will have mana issues.
Yeah.
Usually you have it at level 16 when you have 4-star refresher and blink and arcane boost, then you have enough mana, but without the 4-star, you might run into a little mana issues. But if you have level 2 Ravage, it's fine instead of level 3.
Well, Max looking for the Spectre mid lane, won't find him, and will be forced to pop his BKB. Could have roared, but I don't think you kill him even with a roar there, so probably good idea for IG to hold it off.
You have to roar him before he has BKB because all your damage is from magical at the moment. Ferrari doesn't do that much right click. His damage is from Desolate and Radiance Burn, so it's all blocked by BKB.
Suddenly things not looking so bad for IG.
Nope, it definitely doesn't. It's still alright for them even though they lost the previous fight. But if they would have taken a better engage without the Necro or whoever they are focusing, popping BKB first, they would have. I think they would have been in a very good position to win a team fight.
If they get like the refresh on Tide and then like the pipe on Chizbug is not too far off.
Yeah, it's actually
like
decent.
1500 maybe, and
yeah.
a pipe
Here
could be a really big kind of game-changing item as far as this game's concerned.
Here comes the smoke from the axe. Oh dear.
Yeah, Ferrari, repel gonna wear off and does not have the protection he needs. The repel comes in, no, too late!
Oh, that was close.
Didn't get it off in time, almost cancelled the Reaper's Scythe, and he's dead for 90 seconds now. No buyback for the Spectre as well. They'll cancel the TP of Chizbug, who's trying to repel TP himself out. The axe got the call. Necrophos brings down Chuan, and this is, well, disaster for IG.
I think he would have actually got the repel off.
He tried to heal?
Himself. No, he forced off himself and he dropped the heal, and he was under the AA ice, what's the spell called? Frostbite effect. And the heal didn't work, and then he tried to repel, and it was too late.
If he just straight up repelled, it could have maybe... I don't know if it would have saved him still.
Maybe he would have still died, but he wouldn't die under the...
Yeah. Well, you repel and then you could Guardian Angel, and you've got some invulnerability there. Luo going to get dived in his own base. Brought down.
Suddenly it looks really bad
well,
for IG after that field pickup.
Yeah, it's funny, we're just a minute ago saying, okay, things are looking on the up for IG. Like, they're definitely not ahead, but they're pulling things back, and then one dodgy fight, and, well, you lose a Rax. Well, you haven't lost a Rax yet, but you've still got 30 seconds with no Spectre, and Beastmaster at 20 seconds on him.
It wasn't even a fight, it was just like them.
Yeah. Good smoke gank, but by no means like a completely unexpected smoke gank. That was pretty straightforward. Ferrari just farming alone in the mid lane, and the Omni Knight just out of range to kind of back him up. So, IG now find themselves in Trouble Town.
It's still doable.
It is, but do you give him more than like a 10% chance or something? Like, I would definitely not be betting rares on IG right now.
And it's not a good odd for you to be betting rares on IG, but there's a possibility when there's hope.
Yep.
When there's hope, there's a way.
Nope.
So it's still possible, definitely for sure, for IG to win this if LGD somehow makes a mistake or IG get a fantastic fight with the Ravage.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like, if LGD even a bit scared to go into the Roshan pit, knowing this Tide Refresher is something which could just straight up win IG a team fight. All it takes is one team wipe, and suddenly Spectre not only has a Yasha, but he's going to Manta style and making his way towards his next big item. So, yeah, the stats of this game can quickly turn if LGD are not careful. But right now it looks like they are playing things safely. If they really want, they wait for like the next smoke gank, get a Reaper kill, and this time it's an Aghanim Scepter Reaper side, and that's where I really worry for IG. It's going to take just one key pickoff with this Reaper Scythe, and suddenly it's 5v4 and LGD either get a Roshan or get a Rax.
Yeah, and they are not going to even bother about building diffusers. They just want BKB. They just build a BKB on the Ember. Like I mentioned, IG's main damage source is all mainly spell damage. So when you have BKB, they can't really exactly kill you unless you don't pump it before they ravage you.
AA getting the 36 minute Urn of Shadows for LGD. I guess it's okay. It theoretically can be used to help deal with the Tidehunter Blink Dagger once you get some charges.
Yeah. Oh, here comes the axe.
Yeah.
See you later.
Chizbug caught out. Sylar, Reaper's Scythe.
What? Look at that hit!
Yeah, why not? Axe doesn't even get the kill for his Culling Blade. Poor guy.
Doesn't make sense, right? Because he had the kill animation.
Yeah. I think the Culling Blade got the kill, but he was still under the Reaper's Scythe.
Yeah, he was under the Reaper Scythe. Anything that kills under Reaper Scythe, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be a Reaper Scythe kill.
Lure Invis. I don't think there's any gem on the LGD side.
Didn't they lose the gem just now? Oh,
no, Lure still has his. Or on the IG have one. I don't think LGD haven't bought one this game, as far as I know. They're gonna swing top. They're gonna look to. Well, there's no Omni Knight, and sure, it's not a carry or even a core hero, but at this point, Omni Knight is vital for IG if they want to take a fight. Especially when LGD don't have Diffusal Blade, there's no good counters to him, so... Still 30 secones.
The only way they can deal with it is they take him out of fight before they take out anyone else.
Yeah. They gotta just stall this one, and they're doing an alright job here. IG not even gonna lose their tier 3 tower before the Omni Knight comes back. Oh, Ferrari. He's got no protection, he's got no Omni Knight backup, and he gets Ice Blasted! It's all over, at least for him. Tide Ravage #1. Ravage #2 as well, but June looking for a TP out, gets Culling Blade and chopped to pieces. Mincemeat, and Ferrari now on the front line is going to die a second time. It's a Reaper kill as well. 2 minutes dead, and it's insta GG comes out. IG drop game 1 of this best of 3 at the ECL LAN finals, and, well, Pretty impressive stuff coming in from LGD.
This is a best of 3, right?
It's a best of 3, you're right.
They didn't use the thing, so I thought it was a best of 1.
No, you've been misled. You've got lots more Dota coming your way, WinteR. Don't worry.
Yeah,
So.
this game was just a story about whether the Spectre can make a comeback, because they were already behind from the start.
Yeah. It doesn't really change whether he's mid or top lane, I feel, as well, or was there more they could do to try have a better early game?
It's just like the way they pick their lineup, though. Their lineup is very, very weak early on. Their lanes are not very good because of the way their heroes work. They have a melee support, and actually they have 2 semi. I would consider the Beastmaster actually a support as well. They have 2 melee support.
Yeah.
And their core is a Spectre. Spectre is very weak at the laning phase, and there's nowhere he could go, like you mentioned. Even though if he's on the safe lane, he's not going to get that much farm against the X lane. And he went middle in the end, but he didn't really get a good start either, so he was bound to have a very tough game, and it was just up to the Beastmaster and the Tide to get their ultimates and make space for the Spectre, but it was so late before they got their level 6 right in the game. It's like maybe 15 minutes around there.
Well, that does it for game 1. LGD take it. This is the winner bracket, though. So the way the finals works, 4 teams, double elimination bracket. Loser of this will drop down versus Vici Gaming in the lower bracket. Winner meets a newbie in the winner bracket final. That's just game 1. Stick around. Game 2 coming up of LGD versus IG. Don't go anywhere.